one thing for certain, though. Bayern are winning the Bundesliga. And I'm so confident that if somebody else wins the Bundesliga, then I will go live on YouTube saying Julian Nagelsmann is a fraud for 3 hours straight. Deal? What the hell was I thinking? 3 hours? I am one game away from having to do this. Put this man behind bars right now. This man is a threat to football as it is, and I don't care if he won the Champions League with Chelsea. This man is officially a fraud. Bayern sacked their possibly treble-winning manager Julian Nagelsmann for this. As soon as he came in, they lost 3-0 to Man City in the Champions League, got knocked out of the German Cup by Freiburg, and have quite possibly just lost the league after losing 3-1 to Leipzig on the penultimate match day. Now, I get that Bayern weren't having the best of seasons to begin with, and were only ever 2 points clear of their rivals in the table, but to come to the job, beat Dortmund, and still lose to them by 2 points is beyond criminal. Now, I wouldn't put it past Dortmund to bottle the league, especially against Tuchel's former club, Mainz, but then again, they have just lost their last 4 games. And you know what the worst part of all this is? The forfeit I'd have to do would be to call Nagelsmann a fraud, who has absolutely nothing to do with this. I'm going to need to send him an apology letter after the season ends. Tuchel was once the most well-renowned manager in football, and after beating Man City in the Champions League final 2 years ago, he even got shouts of, better than Klopp, better than Guardiola. Now I'm not even sure he's better than Graham Potter, and he's clearly got the managerial skills of the original Ted Lasso. It goes without saying, everyone knew Bayern would have had to actually fight for the title this season now that Lewandowski's left.
Oh no! Anyway,
Choupo-Moting is a decent striker himself. He's just not Bundesliga winning talent, but he could do it on a rainy night in Stoke. I mean, look at the man's CV. You'd think he was the second coming of R9. PSG and Bayern? He's done decent this season, bagging 17 goals in around 30 games, though not as prolific as Lewandowski once was. And while Bayern are suffering, Lev was out making the La Liga look like a farmers league with Barcelona. Congratulations to Dortmund, though. They've been resilient even through a bad start to the season, and in the end, it all looks like they've come through. There's one man in this who truly deserves it, though. Marco Reus. The man's seen his teammates come and go, and in the case of Mario Götze, come back. He's gotten himself 6 goals this season, not as good as he was last year, but he's finally gotten to end Bayern's Bundesliga winning streak. To cap it off, we have to answer the question, should Bayern sack Tuchel? Personally, I don't think so, or at least not yet. It would be too soon. I would give him some time to settle down with the squad and try to make some signings. A fresh new face in the attack could really help Bayern, or of course they could just steal Adeyemi from Dortmund like they usually do. Finding a replacement for the aging Thomas Muller would also be a good idea, and I think they can certainly challenge for the title again next year.
No. Wait.
Bayern could take inspiration from Real Madrid, who have done an excellent job of rotating their midfield. After bringing in Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and Valverde, they've slowly started phasing out the older Modric, Casemiro, and Kroos trio. As we start to get to see the young stars shine in more and more league affairs, the veterans of the club get an honorable discharge. Continuing with the Bundesliga trend of stealing players from other clubs, Bayern could look to sign Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Olmo, or possibly even Bellingham. Szoboszlai and Wirtz have a creative flair to their game, which could certainly help Bayern, and they are, of course, the 2 more realistic targets. A goalkeeper is also a position Bayern will soon lack. Neuer is only going to keep getting older, and Sommer is 34 as well. Bayern really need to look to the future with this team, and Lafont could certainly fit this role. A temporary solution could be Mainz, but he would be expensive and hard to get, and at 28, he would only prolong the issue. I'm just going to pray for Mainz to pull off a miracle here, because if not, I will be seeing you guys very soon. Either way, thanks for watching and make sure to check out some of the other videos currently on screen. I will be reacting to my Premier League and Bundesliga predictions in the coming weeks, so make sure to watch out for those.